my fly shoes on. Stepping out in my best self-esteem. No, I'm not a size 3, but I'm still happy. Don't listen to what haters say. Just let my inner beauty shine all up in their face. Girls, it's time to take a stand. Don't realize it, but we got the power in our hands. So all my girls around the world, raise your hands if you're a glamour girl. Don't matter who you are, who you're with, you're glamorous. All my ladies feeling glamorous. Glamorous. All my ladies feeling glamorous.
Hey everyone, this is your girl Brandee J. We are here on the new episode of the Brandee J Talk Show. Always filming in my hometown, 619 San Diego. And you guys know me, my first love is music. I have an ear for music. I love music. It is my therapy. So when I come across artists and entrepreneurs in our city doing amazing things and they have good music, you know I'm going to be the first one to have them on my show. And then once they get on my show, other people will contact them as well. That's how it always operates. Anyways, but we are here with Satellite Music Entertainment.
You know.
Yes, we have artist DannyPhantom right here. We have entrepreneur, business owner LeeBoi right here. And we are in the headquarters. This is what we do. We bring you real, authentic interviews. Down, gritty, artists being themselves, no sugarcoating here. So how are you guys doing?
Lovely. Living life. Great.
I'm loving the green. I like the green.
Thank you.
You know, you pay attention to it.
Hey,
so,
you gotta catch the eye somehow.
Yeah. Exactly. So I want to know, how long have you been an artist, and what made you decide to say this is what you wanted to do?
How long have I been an artist? I've been an artist since, I'd say, the end of 2016, starting the year 2017.
Okay.
I wasn't that serious about it 2016, but you know, I was just playing around, doing a little bit of photography, modeling, and then it just turned from that to making my first song, and was like, wow, like I can actually do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I mean, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it, and
do it right.
And if I'm good at it, I'm really gonna do it.
Yeah.
So, had a great, you know what I'm saying?
So how did you guys link up?
Mentor right here. This is a long story.
We don't have all day.
Exactly.
Give me like the small version.
This is my brother-in-law.
Oh, that's how y'all know each other.
Basically. The short way around it, yeah.
Okay, and then so you started the record label a couple years ago. So what stuck out to you to say I have to have him as basically the face of your company?
Honestly, it was not only, of course, his appearance, but he has very like strong work ethic. Like I told you pre-production, like if he sees it's gonna work, or he gets any type of affirmation. He's a tangible person. He's a person that needs evidence. Yeah. And like he said, once his first song, which was Party Till, which I told you we took down due to copyright issues, but yeah, his first song was our highest streamed song. It had over 70,000 streams.
Wow. Okay.
And that was his first song, and that was really. Like, I'm like, man, this man here, after that, ever since he got that affirmation, he was really into it. Like, man, I really want to do this. And that's, out of all the artists I came across that, claim they want to be with SME, as you can see, he's the only one still standing.
And one thing I like when I listen to, and my daughter, she cracks up because the music with the younger artists, if my eye twitches, I can't hear it.
Yeah.
And I turn it off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't, because when you grow up in hip hop, when you see the evolution of the Run DMC, the NWA, the Biggie, the Tupac, and you see certain things, our mind is wired different when it comes to hip hop. So when I listen to it, and my daughter was like, Mama, your eye's not twitching.
Yeah.
I said, it's good.
Yeah.
She was like, you never like any of the young artists. I said, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, because he's not just saying anything. When you rap, you're telling a story, and that's what hip hop is, and I love it, and that's why I was like, okay, you guys reached out for the expo, and I was like, no, I want them on the show. Let's do what we have to do, because for one, being a San Diego native, we got to support one another and put the egos to the side. So you being 21 years old, I could be your mother, but let's not go there.
Fresh 21.
I know, 21. So
Fresh
what
21.
artists influenced you in your style?
Artists in general, right?
In general.
No,
It doesn't have to be just hip hop.
It's not just one artist. It's like a collab of like a handful of artists that I would choose to make my own style, just because I don't like copying anybody else's.
Okay.
At any time. So I mean, I might pick and choose, like a little pigeon here and there off of somebody's style. Like, I might be able to work that into one of my rhymes, or you know what I'm saying, or one of the choruses. I might be able to use this technique. So it's not really like I looked at someone. It's just I looked at everyone.
You just pulled from different. Doesn't matter the genre of music.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, and you just pulled and you're just like, this is what and that's good, because I feel like that makes you more rounded, and that's going to help you when you go mainstream. You see when I said when you go mainstream.
Of course, you got to speak it into.
So, what's your zodiac sign? I always ask this question.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking
Zodiac sign, I believe Aquarius. What?
Birthday?
February 5th.
You're an Aquarius. Yeah. That's why you have that work ethic. I'm a Capricorn. We mirror each other when it comes to work ethic. So, my producer's like, why you ask us? Because that lets me know about the person.
Right.
You always got to. So it's just DannyPhantom on the record label. Are you guys looking for more artists, or is the focus just to keep on developing him and then getting more artists, or just focus on DannyPhantom?
So right now we are expanding the actual company as itself, the structure of the company. I can't really disclose on camera, but definitely we could talk about that. But as far as artists go, like right now it's just me and Phantom, because I mean we went through the trial and error. Like I told you, we went through, I want to say like 6 or 7, just literal putting hard work into them, getting shows, everything. I mean, I'm talking about branding and everything.
I get it.
The whole 9.
You know what I'm saying? And watch it fizzle out just off of self-ego, you know what I'm saying? So really it's just us right now. That's all that's been building the foundation. And like I told you, my brother, co-founder, Trez Gerald, I mean, you can really look into him. He's a staple. He's a staple in the medical marijuana CBD field. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it's just right now we got something going. You guys
have something going, and the energy. I think this is what I know this is what we need. A different shift in direction when it comes to the energy, when it comes to hip hop, when it comes to music. But we're gonna take a quick break because I'm getting signaled as always. But we'll be right back on the Brandee J Talk Show.
But I love this. Haters on my but I love this. Yeah, I love this. On my but I love this. Haters on my but I love this. On my but I love this. I love this.
Just go. So you guys have been in each other's lives for a very long time, and you being a young artist, is there any other artists out here in San Diego or just period that you still you want to work with?
Artists in specific?
You just
producer.
Small, big, producer, anything.
Okay. Producer, I know one of them for sure would be, his producer name is Ani Made This. Might sound familiar.
Yeah.
He's been doing a couple of good, beats lately and producing good songs. He's one of the producers that I do for sure want to work with, because I like the way he produces his beats and just the kind of beats that he does produce, you know. Artists, I mean, it's a couple people out here that I know can rap good, and I wouldn't mind being on a song, but they just have to be up to
a certain level.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I have one or two. I mean, one is Quellis, because he's real good, and he can switch up his flows real good too. And then I'd say my homeboy Simba.
Okay.
Cause he brings good, huh?
Scoop forward.
He brings good energy on his songs, like, and I like the when he does release a song, like he makes sure he pushing his song. You know what I'm saying? He doing all the right stuff, and I already see where he want to go. And you just need the right people to help him.
Yeah, you do. So born and raised in San Diego.
Yes, I am.
What part of San Diego?
I mean, started out over there on Home Avenue. We went over there to down the street, really, and then from there, just all around, really. Not too far out. Like I went to school out in Pacific Beach.
Okay.
Pacific Beach Middle School.
Okay.
That was a long drive on the bus in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I had to wake up extra early, but...
Oh, I remember living in Southeast and going to school in Chula Vista, so I understand.
And that's a different kind of school out there.
Yeah.
That's PB, and I'm not a PB kind of nigga.
Exactly.
And
do you feel, as an artist in San Diego, there's a lot of racial tension between the artists as far as not wanting... Do you feel like there's more shine on non-black artists in San Diego than there are on black artists in San Diego?
Yes.
And how does that make you feel as a black artist?
I mean, of course I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I already know God got a plan. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I live my life. How I decide on what to do. I just know God got a plan, and if I just keep working hard. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's going to work, working hard in the studio, doing both, I got to keep my head on my shoulders. I understand, like, I would get frustrated with all these other rappers getting established and stuff, and they not soul or, you know, how we rocking.
Yeah.
And they coming up just like this. And we rowing the boat 10 times harder. So... Yeah, there's frustration there, yeah, but there's also that's a drive. Like it's frustration, but it's motivation.
Exactly, it keeps you going and focused.
It's a fraction, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So a lot of artists from my generation, the Jay-Z's, my generation. I'm not gonna say he doesn't, but some of the other artists feel like the younger hip hop is changed. It's not as our hip hop. And as far as you have some hip hop artists, male artists wearing dresses and purses, and to us, we're just like, this is not hip hop.
Right.
So you being a young artist, like, what are your views about how we feel about you guys? Because we're looking to you guys to keep carrying the torch, but we sometimes feel like the torch is not being carried in the right way.
I honestly feel as though you're not looking at the right ones.
Okay.
You taking this the main five that you see, for example, you know what I'm saying, and you just base that throughout the whole generation. It's like, how can you judge the whole generation when you know 5% of the whole generation?
Wow.
You don't know the other 95. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole A.
Yeah.
95%. You're trusting in 5%.
And do you feel there's a disconnect between our generation and your generation when it comes to not only music but just everything?
Yes, for sure. Cause I'm sure not all, but for the main part, a lot of older, the other generation, you guys thinking like, what are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? Where are they getting this from? What are they doing on the daily for them to say some stuff like this? You know what I'm saying? And why is this even blowing up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that tells you that people like to listen to that, which means that like when they listen to it, it gives them a certain feeling. So that's where the connection and the disconnect goes. It's like the music. We was talking about this the other day. It's all feeling. And so, man, it's deep. Like.
I do feel like there is a disconnect, and I do feel like we have to be more open.
Right.
Because what we went through is different from what you guys went through or what you guys are going through. Because you guys are still going through it.
Right.
And the world is a different place than what it was shit, a year ago.
And it's always,
like,
and it's
I can't even say 5 years ago.
And it's
like,
always going to be like that.
Yeah.
And that's what people have to understand and realize. It's like, we're not going to be stuck in your time. Like, of course, your time had great music. Great. Like, some of the greatest artists ever in history.
Yeah.
Was your generation and prior to that. And it's like, now we're trying to do the same for our generation and the generations to come. We want to be the generation to be like, yeah, we got a couple down in history too. You know what I'm saying? Each generation wants to carry that along.
Yeah.
And I know the music is going to change with it. Because the people change with it.
Yeah. You just gave me a different perspective on it. Because my mind, I'm not going to lie, was closed off.
Yeah.
And you're probably the first young artist I've had on my show.
Thank you.
So it's something that we do need to break these barriers.
Indeed.
Because just, you know, it's like what my parents with the Temptations, you know,
I love
they,
the Temptations,
you know, but like for them, they didn't understand NWA. They didn't understand our genre of music.
Yeah, right,
and we were
right.
like, but this is who we are. And I feel like sometimes as we're like, this ain't hip hop. Like, we struggled for this. We like built this and like had to make a platform for you guys. But you just gave me a different perspective on it, because it is normally always the 5% that we're paying attention to. Because the mainstream versus the 95% who are doing so many great things.
You don't even, it's under the cover stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff you don't even see. Sometimes people don't even post about it. They do it in their actual life, and that's what they talk about in their rhymes and you know what I'm saying? It's
So do you write all your lyrics?
Yes.
You write all your lyrics. So no ghostwriting.
I am the ghost.
I love that. We're going to take a break on that one. We'll be right back.
Voice written down in the locker. Put my heart and soul in it. Can you feel it rocking? Just gonna have you leaning to the side, head nodding. Let me tell you something you ain't never knew. SME don't play, we'll hit you with the broom. Chop you down, toss you to the back like a fool. Have your brain leaking out the side like a gourmet soup. We gon' lay it out.
It's all in there. You see the names like that. That's what you gotta look at. Go to when you listen to Apple Music, just click through the song information, go down the lyrics. At the end of the lyrics, is they written by. It'll tell you exactly who it's written by.
So I mean, I just feel like as an artist, if you're truly an artist, you have to. No one can say your words better than you.
Exactly.
No one can tell your story better than you. So being a young artist, writing your own music, and watching your video, I felt there was a connection. As far as you've been through things just to be 21. And then we sometimes forget that the generation they are dealing with more than we didn't have social media. Yeah, right. We didn't have all these things that you guys have to deal with and face. And as parents, we're like, how do we navigate through this? Not realizing it's shaping their minds far more advanced than what our minds was shaped. So it's just something that, I mean, even this short time of us interviewing and talking, you've opened my eyes in a different way for me to see the younger generation as, okay, we got to go back and we got to connect this because we're stronger together than we are apart. So what's next for you? What is next for DannyPhantom?
What's next for DannyPhantom? In the year or just in
life?
What
is next? Whatever you want to say. Music videos, new music, clothing line, shows performing. What is next?
Oh, what's next? We got some big stuff coming. We got one of my singles we finna drop on the 1st. Stay tuned for that.
Okay.
You know, that slick talk. You might have seen or heard a little bit of something, but
I saw you in the snow.
That wasn't me.
Oh, okay. I was like, where the hell was he at?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay, because I was like, I know it's snowing in the mountains up here, but I don't think it's snowing that much.
No, yeah. That's just, we just needed something more footage, you know.
Okay, I got that.
But next, man, we got songs coming. We got songs in the making. We got some stuff in store.
Are you guys going to South by Southwest?
Nah, we're finna go to Mardi Gras.
Oh.
Yeah, we had Mardi Gras Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah,
New Orleans?
Yes.
Okay, make sure you get the barbecue shrimp.
Barbecue shrimp.
That's just gonna make you just want to slap somebody.
Slap your mama.
Yeah, get the barbecue shrimp and get the hurricane, the drink.
Yeah,
You just need one. Just one. Because you're going to be... But New Orleans, that city is so fun. You guys are going to have a good time.
Yeah. My family's from there. So
okay.
It's
so it's going home.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have some shows coming up. Where are you going to be performing out next besides Mardi Gras?
Where are we performing next? It's undisclosed at the time.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay. So what's next for the record label? What can we expect?
Right now, not to interrupt anyone, but right now we got Slick Talk coming. The video for San Diego, which right now just topped like 50,000 streams on Apple Music alone. 12,000 on Spotify. We released it November 1st.
Okay.
San Diego, then Slick Talk coming. But both videos coming soon. Then I have a single that I'm gonna drop. I don't know exactly when. Maybe after that, because I don't want to give room. You know what I'm saying, for Phantom right now. So yeah, that's going on. We got a lot of connecting. I just did the Kumba Fest. He was in the Bay, so he wasn't able to attend. But the Kumba Fest was man, it was so lovely. Like it was it's an African American.
Yeah, I was there. I was getting honored earlier today.
Man, that thing, we did the late night live show where they can, it's like the Apollo. You get the board. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was up there nervous because of course I ain't from here. People not really. They looking at me like, who is this? We always together. I'm like,
together, so
okay,
we got real good chemistry on
the
stage. So
yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of iffy in the beginning, but everybody got into it by around the second chorus coming. It's easy catchy, you know what I'm saying? And then I brought my daughter up on stage at the end because she just really wanted to get up there. I brought her up there, man, and the place went crazy, man. It was lovely, man. I thought they was gonna boo me though. I would just keep it real. Just be damn honest, man.
Honestly.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
People got up there, and as soon as they uttered a sound, boo, the whole stadium, boo. Like, man, people crying. And,
oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, yes, thank you, because brother DeJohn gave me the opportunity to open the show.
Okay.
Because he really likes the song, and he has other opportunities coming for us right now. That's why we don't really have the information on everything right now. But it's a lot of things coming up 2019, and the summer we really got something big, like a game changer coming.
Okay.
And that's what I'll tell you like a little more.
Yeah, please.
After.
And I'm just excited, you guys. I'm very happy I took the time to actually listen to the music and come here and interview and sit down with you guys. So you guys. See, when people say that to me, I be like, oh, okay, because I'm just doing what God told me to do.
You don't understand, these platforms in San Diego, like it's so many people doing podcasts, interviews, everything, and like we went to a podcast expo earlier this year, or was it the end of last year? It was earlier.
This year.
But yeah, we went to a podcast thing, and then but most of these platforms, they really don't give the respect unless you're really from here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like DannyPhantom is really, you know what I'm saying, anchoring us in the city right now. So big ups to him for standing strong in the paint. You know what I'm saying?
It's something that, looking at the platform that God told me to do, I just do it. Yeah. And I move when he tells me to move and things like that. And so being here, sitting down with you guys, there was a reason why I was supposed to do this. Because we have to help each other, help our generation, and help our younger generation get to the next level so they can be better than what we are.
Definitely.
So before we head out, please give everyone your social media. But I do have to ask, because, I do have some young family members who know you. Are you single, baby?
Am I?
I was told to ask the question. I was like, I ain't gonna want that. Auntie, please.
Please.
If you want to plead the fifth, baby, you can plead the fifth.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
See, I tried. He's pleading the fifth. Y'all don't need to know his business like that. People ask me if I'm single. You don't need to know. This has nothing to do with it. Anyway, so make sure you guys give out all y'all social media, because you guys need to follow him, support, subscribe. being a black artist in San Diego is never easy, and he's doing the damn thing. Being a black business record company in San Diego is not easy, but they are doing it. So you guys make sure you support DannyPhantom, Satellite Music Entertainment, because they got Brandee J's full support. And I will be shopping their stuff around, giving things out, getting them on some more interviews, because that's how we roll with the Brandee J family. So make sure, get their interview, get their social media, and follow them.
All right, man. You can find me on Instagram at SME_DannyPhantom. I'm gonna get a Twitter back up and running soon. I had one. It just got too much for me at one point. But now that I'm on back and on, I'm gonna get it up, and then I'm gonna get it to Brandee J, and we're gonna get it to y'all. So stay tuned.
Yeah, you can follow me at SME_LeeBoi, and follow the platform at SME_Satellite Music LLC. And that's on everywhere. I mean, Google us.
Good. Well, thank you guys for tuning in for this episode of the Brandee J Talk Show. That's on Connect Network, New UTV, New U Atlanta, Channel 28, and we'll be coming to some more networks. Make sure you continue to support the Lux Curves magazine brand. We are the #1 luxury trend magazine for the curvy plus size women. Follow us, Lux Curves, always curves with a K, Brandee Curvy J, and you'll catch me. I'll be heading to South Carolina, doing a couple motivational speaking. We have some great things coming up for the brand, so make sure you continue to follow us and support us. It's your girl, Brandee Curvy J. Bye.
Baby, let's go. Stack up, like Lego. In Sandy, ain't go. West side, West Coast. Baby, let's go. Stack up, like Lego. In Sandy, ain't go.